Jay-Z and Beyonce are legendary. We know that. Jay-Z has tons of money. Beyonce's made tons of money. This has nothing to do with Beyonce. This has something to do with Jay-Z and Nas, who have had a rivalry forever, okay? We all know that it all came to a boiling point when he dropped, when Ether and, around 2001, 2002. When Jay-Z dropped Takeover and all that, okay? But then they became friends. Jay-Z actually kind of sunned Nas in a way, and signed him to Def Jam, okay? This is when Jay-Z was the president over there. Then, they were friends for a while. Then, I guess I don't know. We haven't seen them together a lot. Nobody said they were going to be best friends, right? But you still see the rivalry to this day. Because Nas was dropping his album with Kanye West, which I wasn't really into the album. There was like 1 or 2 songs on there. Really one, okay? I think Kanye West really destroyed Nas' album because the lyrics were there. The vibe wasn't there, okay? Nas is a legend, okay? So don't get it misconstrued. I'm a big Nas fan, okay? But not all your favorite artists are always going to hit the mark, okay? Well, Jay-Z decided out of nowhere that he's going to drop a joint album with his wife that day. Now, I'm not saying Beyonce had anything to do with that, okay? But Jay-Z did. And he wanted to shade Nas's shine on that day. This was, a little over a week ago. Jay-Z decided to drop the Carters the same day Nas dropped Nasir. Well, not only that, a week later, okay, so we all know Nas made a bunch of money with the Ring doorbell recently because his venture firm that he has partners with, right? He named it after his home, Queensbridge Venture Partners. They're invested in companies like Casper, August, those smart locks where you can control with your phone. He's invested in those. He's invested in Genius, where you go to see all the lyrics for your albums, okay? He's invested in SeatGeek, which I'm sure you've heard on your favorite podcast. I think he's also invested, I don't know if he's still invested in Breville, but he was. He's invested in Coinbase, which you've heard some of your favorite artists talk about. And these are good things, okay? He's just being a venture capitalist. They raise money, and they put millions of dollars into a company hoping that it will turn around just like Ring did. They put $5.5 million into Ring, and I think they did another round. That was their first round. They did another seed round, I think, after that, and it matured into $1 billion buyout, okay? $1 billion buyout, which made them a nice $40-50 million, okay? Now, they have about 120 investments. Well, guess what? Jay-Z filed paperwork last week. Now, let's break this story down. Guess what he's calling his venture fund out of nowhere? Marcy Venture Partners. So he's not only decided to, hey, if you got to decide to get in venture capital, that makes sense. He has a lot of money, but to name it after your childhood home, just like Nas did, it's like, come on, bro, you're copying, okay? He teamed up with close business partner Roc Nation President Jay Brown and Walden venture capitalist Larry Marcus to start a venture fund. And they'll do, Marcus, one of the guys, this is going to be led by a guy named Marcus, just like I think Nas's is led by Anthony Sala. I think his last, not Sala, what's his last name? Nas has about like 5 or 6 business partners on this one, just like Jay-Z probably will, because you need all that money. Anthony Sala, I think that's his name. That's the guy. I think he pretty much heads that fund up. Anyways, Jay-Z is teamed up with Marcus, who has early support for Netflix and Pandora. Jay-Z's latest major investment comes to us following recent news following his work with Promise App, a stock trading app, Robinhood, a venture capital fund, Arrive. Okay, so I'll have to look into that. I think he's also invested in Uber, JetSmarter, and Julep in the past. So, we'll have to see. But, JetSmarter, I wonder if that's actually going to work. I wonder if a lot of people use that. It's a good idea. It's like Uber for jets. Anyways, we'll have to see how this pans out. But Jay-Z's on his Nas stalking train once again. You know, but you know, Jay-Z's very successful. I don't know if it's a friendly rivalry or not a friendly rivalry. That's the question. But what do you guys think? This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.